Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a very beautiful Monday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. You are still in your night, yeah. Or maybe you are yet to go to bed. Well, I am grateful for a brand new week. It is a brand new week here in Southeast Asia. I'm grateful to God Almighty for giving us another week. We successfully passed through the last week with all the disappointment. Yeah, midweek game that we thought that game could have gone or ended very well. Yes, we won in midweek. Right? I understand we won that game. But was it a convincing win? No. Chelsea, we won that game in midweek, but it wasn't convincing. Then we now get to the weekend game, hoping to be able to win against a team that is struggling, Brentford. We're hoping that we can win against Brentford convincingly, at least to revive our energy back, to get us back on track, even in the EPL, to get us back on track. A win could have brought us maybe to 10th position. At least one step forward. Yet, we went into that game again with another mentality. Well, a mentality that I just can't tell where it's coming from. Mid-table mentality. This is not even Tottenham mentality. It is not. This is not Tottenham mentality, because Tottenham, at least every season, their aim, their target is to be in the top 4. At least in European football, if they are not in the top 4, they are in the top 6. Every season, they must get to European football and make profit. Every season. But right now, Chelsea Football Club, we have become like a mediocre team. We have become a team without energy. Zeal to win. No energy, no zeal to win. We have become a mid-table team, and we are very comfortable there at the on mid-table. 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. We have become very, very comfortable. Why? Why? Because the structures that we put in place since these new owners took over, the structures are such that all our departmental heads, they are mid-table departmental heads. Yeah. 80% of them from Brighton. Brighton is known to be a mid-table team. So all of them came from Brighton, and then we now went in for Tottenham coach who never won anything with Tottenham. Who has never won anything with Tottenham. Yeah. What do you expect? It is time that we Chelsea fans, we are up like we did at Brentford, with Brentford. It is time the voice of the fans are beginning to get heard. Yeah, he can claim he has not heard a shout when Chelsea fans were chanting and shouting. Pochettino out. Look, listen to me, dear friend. You see, right now as we speak, Chelsea, our defensive system, our defensive work, what Pochettino is doing with our defense, nothing good is coming out of it. Not that we don't have the players to defend, but the strategy, the tactics is not helping from defense to midfield, even to attack. We have players that could deliver. That could, in fact, all of our attacking players from Casado, from Gallagher, okay, Cole Palmer, Sterling, Jackson, listen carefully, Gallagher, Cole Palmer, Sterling, Jackson, Noni Madueke, who else? All these players are players that can score goals. I have realized that if you give Jackson 3 opportunities, at least he will score 1. That is what I've noticed about Jackson. Give him 3, he will score 1. That is if the tactics suit him, if the formation suits him, including Modric. If the tactics suits them, they will score the goals. So it doesn't matter how much opportunity we miss. The more we create, the more we can score. But then, if we score 1 and we concede 1, meaning there's something wrong fundamentally with our play. Look at this young boy here. Look at the banner he's holding in his hand. He said, I don't want your shirt. I don't want your shirt. I want you to want to fight for hours. I want you to fight for hours. I don't want your shit. I want you to fight for hours. What does that mean to you? You fighting for the badge. That is what the young man is saying. Now, this very hour, I don't want your shirt. I want you to fight for hours. This young lad has said the most pregnant quotes you ever want to read regarding your football club, especially our Chelsea football club. What a lad. Proper Chelsea. Well, dear friend, like I said earlier on, our fundamental problem, one of our fundamental problems, why we are still at mid-table, is this. Our defense. I've been thinking seriously. Malo Gusto is doing extremely well. The coming back of Reece James, maybe getting to the end of the season, or maybe next season. Do we bench Malo Gusto and go back for Reece James? Can we bench Malo Gusto and go back for Reece James? I have a solution for that for you. In my opinion, both can play together. Both Malo Gusto, with the job that Malo Gusto is doing this season. So far, the young man, 20 years old, he's been one of our consistent players this season. One of our best players in the absence of Reece James. Before him was Cucurella. Then when Cucurella sustained injury, we now brought in Malo Gusto. And he has proven that position, he deserved to be there. It is true, Reece James is one of the best in the world. Right backs. But with what Malo Gusto is doing currently, we will have to find a way so that we cannot keep him on bench. Otherwise, he will rust. He will rust. Now, I have put this piece together, and I want you to listen carefully before I let you go, dear friend. Malo Gusto and Reece James can both start and be very effective. Reece James as a right center back and Gusto as right wing back. There is a huge positive to this. There is. Gusto providing wide, good with mix of speed and ball control to provide his own crossing chances in isolation. Ball control to provide his own crossing chances in isolations. While Reece James as right center back gives a less workload, could be beneficial returning from his injury and surgery as a right center back because you have the cover of Malo Gusto. You will not be under so much pressure as a player that is coming from surgery or injury, playing him at the right center back where Disasi is currently. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Disasi should be benched, but we are trying to find a place or a way to fix that both Malo Gusto and Reece James can play together. After all, Reece James, Disasi is very good. But if Reece James can fit into that position, that side of the field will be very solid. That right back and right wing side. That right side of the field will be very, very, you can imagine Reece James alongside Malo Gusto. Reece James at right center back against low blocks. Top tier vertical passer. He is a top tier vertical passer. Can drive the ball forward. Huge asset in wide center back against low block, mid block sides. Think about it. Gusto can cover right center back areas if Reece bombs on. You get it? Now, it's going to be like a switch. Anytime Reece James is moving on a load blocks, Gusto can cover back. Gusto can cover right center back areas if Reece bombs on, creating fluid overlapping movements. So you can imagine both players can overlap easily and interswitch. I understand some want Reece used as right wing back. I know. Consistently due to his attacking ability. But I feel this way gets two of our best players in the team. And rotation between the two is still an option. Rotation between them. But personally, and I agree, we can rotate them. But both working together on that right side of the field will be more effective, more solid. I'm saying this so that we can reduce the amount of goals we are conceding. We concede so much, we score one, we concede one. We score one, we concede one. I don't know whether you agree with me or not. Let me hear from the comment section, dear friend. This is your good night message. Think about it as you go to bed or as you're waking up. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. For me personally, Reece James and Malo Gusto can work together on that right side of the field. Right center back for Reece James, right wing back for Malo Gusto. What do you think? Let me hear from you in the comment section. I shall be back with more exclusives in the next few hours. See you when you see me. Shalom and peace.